Okay, so you're welcome to this class on how to prepare your phone and Saturday using the Facebook app page. I'm going to be showing you today how you can set up your ads, various strategies that you can use. We're going to be talking about the audiences, the target thing, and funnel, and everything that you can possibly do to make your ad work. So before you set up your ad, these are things that you want to make sure that you do when you want to set up your ad. Number one, you have to optimize your page. Okay, so by page optimization, what do I mean? I mean that you set up your profile picture and cover photo so that when you run an ad, people will always see the name of your page. And once they click on it, like, okay, this thing that this person is trying to say, is this person legit? They want to go to your page and see what you have going on there. So you want to make sure that when people click on your name and go to your page, they are welcome. And what do I mean by they are welcome? Your profile picture is in place. It's about your business. Your cover photo is also in place. It's about your business. Your info, your about section, you have there what you do in your business. Oh, we produce logo drink for vegetarians. Oh, we produce bloodless milk for women who just give birth. And so that anybody coming to your page knows that this is what this business is about. In your cover photo, they can already see the picture of your logo and the kind of packages you have or more information about your business. And also your profile picture too. Your profile picture, your cover photo, and your about section. You want to be sure that they are updated. And you don't just create your page today and go ahead and try setting up an ad today. You have to give it time. Okay, so immediately you set up your page, what you want to do is you want to post. You want to make sure that okay, you are acting like a normal business. You're not taking things too fast. So that means you have to have about 5 to 10 quality posts on your Facebook page in order for you to, it is not mandatory, it's not that it is compulsory, but it's just something that you should do. And of course, maybe the one, the two, the three, the four, make the page, active before you now decide that, okay, let me now go and run ads. Because the moment you create a page today, and you want to do everything that you want to do today, you want to create business account, ad account, Facebook is going to get suspicious of you. And before you know it, they are going to, before you know it, Facebook is going to, they're going to flag your page. Facebook is going to flag your page and think that, oh, this page owner is not serious. He's trying to scam us. Who is this person that just came today and wants to start using us for business? But then make sure your page is active. So post about 5 to 10 quality posts on your Facebook page. You can get content ideas from answerthepublic.com, from ChatGPT. ChatGPT helps you a lot. It's an AI to help you to construct the content, copy it, paste it, and you've posted. And find quality pictures too that you can use to represent what you have posted, but ensure that when people come to your page, it's not looking deserted. It's not looking like, oh, this business is not functional. Make it something that when people come to your page, they see that, okay, you have things going on there, right? So know your target audience as well. You don't want to run an ad to people who you have no idea of. If you are selling biscuits, who are those that you want to sell the biscuit to? Don't just go with the mind of general public. Go with the mind of who would likely need this thing. We are selling blender. Who will likely need this blender? It cannot be our husbands. It will definitely be wives. So you want to target wives. It cannot be teenagers that need your blender. So you want to target exactly who your audience is. Who do you know that is most interested in your product? And also warm up your ad accounts. Yeah, well, you've created your business manager account, you've created your ad account. Don't just go there and run an ad of 50K in one day and hoping to make and you set it on sales conversion. Warm up your ad account. How can you warm up your ad account? I'm still going to explain that shortly. And lastly is that you should have the funnel in place. What do I mean by a funnel? A funnel is the process through which you take your prospects through from strangers to customer. So what journey? Somebody that didn't know you today, but is coming across your heart today. What journey does the person have to go through in order for them to buy? Okay, this person first of all has to read my blog post. Okay, so that's a stage in your funnel. So this person also, after reading my blog post, this person has to claim a freebie, right? I'm giving out a freebie through this blog post. That's also another stage in your funnel. Okay, so this person also, after claiming the freebie, I want to refer her to my shop where she can buy. That's another stage in your funnel. So that is your funnel.
Okay, from you gaining awareness to engaging the person through your blog post, to making the person interested through your freebie, and telling the person what will make the person feel to desire your product. And then the person will be like, oh, I've tested your product before. I enjoyed your freebie. I'm willing to make a purchase, and the person buys. So that journey through which the person goes through is your for them. And I'm still going to talk about this more on this later. So there are three levels to creating ads. There's the campaign level, the ad set level, and the ad level. Okay. And all of these things, there are options that are not available to you if you're trying to boost post. Boost post will just take you to the ads level straight and ask you to, set up your ads. Or it will just take you to the ad set. Your ad is already your post. You just take it to the ad set level, tell you to add your pricing and to boost. Or it will not show you this campaign level, ad set level, and ad level. So three levels to your creating of ads. The first one is the campaign. That's the overall one where you are showing, okay, this is where you choose the objective. There are a lot of things to do here, but the campaign consists of the ad set, and the ad set consists of the ads, which means you can have so many ad sets in one campaign. I can have so many ads in one ad set. So that means you can have like 50 ads in one ad set, and you can have like 20, 30, 10 ad sets in one campaign, and you can have multiple campaigns, but they will stand alone. Okay, so you get to understand it more as you run ads. So at the campaign level, this is where your ad starts from. It houses the ad set, like I said, and then it's where you get to set your campaign objective, which is the ultimate goal of the advertisement. So for the Facebook algorithm to help you optimize your campaign, in order to help you achieve your objective, you have to set your campaign objective. So it will ask you, is it that you want traffic? Is it that you want page awareness? So the moment you say, okay, yes, I want page awareness, Facebook is going to carry your ads, that a particular ad that you are setting up, and it's going to go show everybody that needs that they know that they have on their page, that they know their behavior, that this person interacts with pages a lot. So Facebook is going to go and show your ads to those people. I'm not going to help you waste your money by showing it to people that will not interact with your page. They're going to show you directly to people who will interact with your page. So that's the essence of the campaign objective. So if you want to have different objectives, but with just the same ad, right? You want to create an ad for a clothes. So in one ad, you want to create an awareness for the clothes, and in another ad, you want to sell or generate it. You have to create two different campaigns. You have to create two different campaigns in that case. But if your objective is the same, but you want to use different audiences, then you just need one campaign and various ad sets. Okay, we'll get to that. So the first step is to set up your campaign objective. So the first step of your ad is creating your campaign objective. I'm going to show you this practically. So ad set and ads. This is within the campaign level. So the main area to focus on in the ad set level and even the ad level is your conversion events, right? Okay, how would you measure conversion? What's the event of conversion? How would you know that, okay, this thing is converting? You have to set your page. Okay, which page do you want to use to run your ads? Because we said in your business manager, you can have several pages. The business manager helps you to manage several pages, and in your ad account, you can also add pages as well. So at the ad set and the ad level, that's why they will ask, okay, which page do you want to use to run this ad? So they will ask you, what audience do you want to run the ad to? What's your ad creative? What's your text? Like, what message do you want to pass across? What place do you want to direct people to from your ads? That's the landing page. Then, okay, where do you want to place these ads? So what's your placement? And then also they ask you about what's your ads budget. So, like I said, if your ad account is new, ensure to warm it up by following the 3 steps below. Number 1 is that you run page like ads for 3 to 5 days. That's awareness, right? Run awareness ads for 3 to 5 days. Then after that 3 to 5 days, run another ad for page engagements for 3 to 5 days. You can just spend for 500 naira. That's 1515. That's 3,000 naira just to warm up your ad account and prevent stories that touch. Then you also want to start with a small budget for when you want to start selling, or you want to start doing your, you want to start selling online, you want to start posting about, oh, come and buy. Ensure that you're using a small budget. You start with a small budget. And so by a small budget, at least like around 5K per day. Okay, so if you are not running up to 5K per day, you don't have worries. 10K per day is also a lot. So you want to make sure that you start small. This account is new. You don't want to pour money inside at once. So even test the ground, 1,000, 5K, 10K ahead, then before you now start putting 100,000 inside. Then once you start your ad small, you want to scale from there. So from 2K, like I said, you can start with 5K per day, then to maybe 7K to 10K, then you start increasing it that way. So it helps Facebook not to flag their suspicious. So what are the important tips for you as you go to run your ads? Always create your ads from the ads manager platform. Please don't use the app to set up your ads. Don't use Boost Post to set up your ad. Go to business.facebook.com/ads manager on your Chrome browser and ensure that it is on desktop mode. That's the only way that it will not take you back to the app. Ensure it is on desktop mode. So if you're using phone browser, ensure it's on desktop mode. Also create Instagram ads in different ad sets. If you're creating Instagram ads from the ads manager platform, ensure it is a different ad set, not the same ad set as the one going to Facebook. Format your ad text to read well. So when you are typing, you see this thing that I typed on the screen. Some people, they will just type it, to so clumsy, everything will be together, no spacing. It's just, you just be looking at everything like, oh, this thing is a lot. But if you space it like this, that's when it be like people will be able to clearly see it. So format your ad text to read well. After each sentence, let there be double spacing, double paragraph. Yes, double paragraphing after each line of thoughts or after each sentence, so that people are encouraged to read it. They will not be like, this thing is plenty. Says everything is jam packed. I cannot read it, and they will swipe off your ads. It's very important. So use the right size images for your ads. Okay, so let's quickly go to ad account so that I can show you the ads platform, so I can show you how to set up your campaign. And okay, so this is so I want to show you the campaign, the ad sets, and the ads, so that you get to understand this. Okay, so you see our account is new. Account is new, and so this says that confirm a new details in account overview so that you can publish your first ad campaign. So like I said earlier, here, you come here, Facebook by default creates an ad account for you in your name. So that's the one you can find down here in my name, because I did you my one ad account. Facebook automatically, the moment you create a Facebook profile, they automatically create an ad account for you and a business manager account. But the main reason why we still encourage that you go to business account and create an account for yourself and an ad account is because this account in your name is always easily flagged down. So just in case you're running an ad and you have 20,000 naira in the ad account, I just see that Facebook will just ban that account, and you'll be struggling to be able to open it. And in most cases, the ad account is usually, the payment method is usually in dollars, because the due process, you were not the one that followed the due process. So you could not set what you wanted for that ad account. So it's important that you go to create your business account and create your ad account on that. So for these two business accounts that I have one ad account under each. So just use this. So I'm going to click on this business of bags. And also at the campaign level as well. So you can see campaigns at the top here. So at this campaign level, you want to ensure that your ad account, the ad account that you want to use to run your ad, is the one that is in the box above here. You want to ensure that it is the one that is in the box above here. So if it is not it, you want to say see more ad accounts. So you see the other ad accounts that you have, and you'll be able to select. But this is what we want to use. So now I said there are 3 levels to your ad. So you can see the campaign. You can see here the campaign, the ad sets, and then the ads. So this particular platform helps you to manage to read the results of your ads, how ads is performing. But how does this apply in reality? So we have, let's say, create. Okay, let me go over that again so that create. Just click on the green button which says create, and I told you it's going to ask you for your ad objective. So this is your campaign objective. So what is the objective of this campaign? Is it that you want awareness, you want traffic, you want engagement, you want leads, you want to promote an application, or you want to make sales, direct people to your catalog or anything else? So like we said, to warm up our ad accounts, we can just say, let's create awareness. So let's create an awareness campaign. Okay, so this is the first level of our ad set. This is the campaign, right? If you check the top here, you see new awareness campaign, you see one ad set, and then you see ad. Okay, campaign, ad set, and ad. So those are the three levels to your ad, not just ad alone, not just that you just set up an ad and you're going. So there are things that you have to set up. So let's say this is our bags awareness. So is this special ad category is if your ad falls under any of these four. If you're trying to sell a product that is not related to people collecting loan, or you offering people job, or housing, maybe real estate, or social issues, or elections, or politics, then you don't have a business with this category. So you just go your own. So, okay, in order for you to understand this, buying type means auction. So everything that you are doing on Facebook is more like you are buying the attention of people. You are trying to buy people. You are paying Facebook to show your ads to people. So that means you are buying their attention. You are buying those people. So this buying type means, okay, how do you want to buy these people? Do you want to set a particular price that, okay, I'm going to pay 15 naira for each person. That's like the highest amount I can pay to acquire the attention of a person on Facebook. So which means that anybody that will cost me more than 15 naira to reach, I don't want you to reach the person. So that's the buying type that's called. That's the buying type. So, but in auction case, of which we used to leave it in as auction, it is that Facebook will determine how much it will cost for you to Facebook will help you to optimize. Okay, this person costs 19 naira, this person costs 15 naira. Because there are a lot of persons advertising on Facebook to the same person. The same person you want to advertise to, about 1,000 other advertisers are trying to target that same person. So whose ads does Facebook want to show to that person? So it will now determine, it will be based on the auction. So the auction is what will determine who your ad is going to be shown to. We set the campaign objective, which is awareness. So we leave that as that, except you want to change it away from awareness. That's when you can edit it. So this A/B test means that you want to test one ad against another, but of course, it is not okay to use this A/B test. It's better to duplicate your ad sets to know which one works. So I'm not going to be dwelling on that since it is not something I believe you should want to use. Then the campaign, the advantage campaign of budget is if you have plenty ad sets and you just want to put your money, okay? Because I said there are many ad sets under a campaign. So if you want to have like 4 ad sets in one campaign and you want to use that ad, just want to use a budget of, let's say, 3K for that 4 ad sets, and you want Facebook to distribute that 3K across the ad sets, then in this place, this is where you can set your budget, campaign budget. So you just put the money in this place. So you see that if you toggle this on now, we have options of how much do you want to spend per day, and that's also, you get to set your pricing at the campaign level so that it will distribute it across your ad set. But in this case, it's just one ad, and that's not what you're trying to do. So we just leave it as off, and we go to next. So now when we set next, you see that it has left this bags awareness, which is the campaign. It has now come to the ad set. You can see it here, ad set name. So just edit this again and say bags awareness for our ad set as well. So awareness said we should set a performance goal. So that means, what is your goal for your performance? How would you know that, okay, how do you want to know that, okay, this ad is doing this job? Is it that you want to maximize the number of people that your ads reach? I want to maximize the number of times that your ad shows on the screen. Impression means the number of times that your ad pops up on the screen. So your ad can pop up on one person's screen 5 times. That means you have 5 impressions that way. But by reach, if you want to count it by reach means it has only reached one person, even though it has 5 impressions. So maximize ads. So just leave it at maximize reach of ads. Just leave this as it is. So, okay. So performance goal is to maximize the number of persons that our ads reach, not the number of times our ads show on the screen. So Facebook page that we want to use, like I told you, you can select which of the pages you want to use. So I have 2 pages here. Let's use Business of Bags because that's what you're running ads for. Bid control. Bid control. Like I explained in the auction type, So this bid control says how much do you want to pay for a person. So this is where you get to set. Let's say our bid type was not set to auction. Here we'll be able to say, okay, this is the amount that I am willing to pay. So it is also, you can set it like, okay, I just don't want to spend more than 15 naira to advertise to a person. So they will say, okay, 15 naira, that's the amount you're willing to spend to get an audience, but just leave it as it is so that Facebook will optimize it for us. So it's an auction. Auction means the highest bidder, right? So this is where you get to bid. This is where you get to place your bid that, okay, this is the amount I'm willing to pay. So this is the dynamic creative where Facebook helps you to, vary um your picture, your text by themselves. That means you get to put different pictures, different text, and Facebook will start showing a lot of people and see, okay, this one is performing more. Let me show more people this. But most times I do not use this dynamic creative. I prefer to duplicate ad sets, and I'll show you that how you're going to do that. So this is your budget and schedule, and this is under your ad set too. So you get to set, is it a lifetime budget or a daily budget? If it is a lifetime budget, that means the ad will continue to run non-stop, and this is the amount that you want to put in the ads. But you just use daily budget so that every day we can know how much we are spending. So let's say I want to spend 1,000 naira. I want to spend 1,000 naira in a day. So for my ad, I just want to spend 1,000 naira in a day. So this is where you get to set the date you want it to start and the day you want it to end. Just in case you're a forgetful person that you will forget that you set ads. Before Facebook will go and burn all your money. If you have money, your ad set in excess. In your ad account in excess. So you just want to set an end date. They ask you when do you want it to end. But if you know that you can be monitoring your ad, you just leave it at that. You can always turn the ad off whenever you want. So here, this is the audience. This is where you define who exactly you want to see your ads. So we have this, saved audience. If you have saved audience before, you can be able to use saved audience. But in this case, we have to create a new audience. Also, if you have custom audiences, this is where you put your custom audiences or you even create. So we do not have custom audiences because this is a new ad account, and we also do not have lookalike audience. So that means we have to create our audience from scratch. So this is we setting up the location. So once you click on this, you'll be able to set the location. So people living in or recently in this location, who are the people that you want to see this ad? People living in this location. So people living in or recently in this location means that, even person that passed, I'm in Ibadan now, even the person that passed Ibadan or that came to Ibadan briefly and had gone back to Abuja will still see this ad. But if you want to say people living in this location, only people that are in this location that claim to be living in Ibadan will be able to see the ad. So depending on the kind of product or service that you are offering, that is what will determine if you want to choose people that are living there or people that are living or recently passed in the location. So if you are doing something like an hotel, and you know that this person was recently in Ibadan. Next time that this person visit, that means if you can come to Ibadan this month, there's possibility that you can come again. So next time you visit, I want you to come to my hotel. So that is what these people living in this location or recently in this location, that's that kind of business, it will work for them. But if I'm somebody that I'm selling in Ibadan, I want to deliver to only Ibadan, I would prefer to go for people that are living in this location because I don't want you to message me on my ad. And by the time we are talking about, okay, where do I deliver your goods to? You're telling me, I am in Kutonu. I'm like, no, I targeted Lagos. You understand? So your location, which location do you want to target? People living in this location, which location? Let's say people living in your state. Oyo State. So Oyo State, Nigeria, I've just choose that. So as a state, so people living in Lekki Epe, Lekki Peninsula, Lagos, Lekki Koyi Bridge. So let's just use Lekki Peninsula. So people living in that neighborhood will be able to see our ads. And let's say Ogun State. So once you choose a state, you cannot choose capitals or cities under that state, right? So like I said, Oyo State now, I cannot choose Oyo State and now say I want to now choose Ibadan again. No, Oyo State has already covered the whole of Ibadan. So let's say Ogun, Nigeria. Ogun, Nigeria, this is a country. So you want to ensure that you are particular about this thing. This is a country, not a state. Ogun State. So this is okay. Ogun State, Nigeria. Oyo. Oyo brought out states, didn't it? Oyo State. Okay, I'd already chosen it before, so it's not bringing it out. Let me use Lagos because I'm seeing Ogun country. So it's supposed to be a city, not a country. So if you are touching Ogun now, it is stated that it is a country rather than, okay. I think it was a mistake on their side because in the map here, if you're looking at this map, you can see Shagam, Abeokuta, Ishara, Ilishon. So that means the Ogun is correct. But the fact that they put state, a country, there is something to be wary of. Okay, so having set your location, depending on the location where you want to sell your business, where you want to sell your product, or you want to deliver to, that's you set your location, you also get to set age. So you're looking at age 18. How can this person buy? Is he already working? This person just be looking so young and this one is not cannot buy what I'm selling. Because at age 18, they are still feeding the person. So you don't want to target such person. So let's say somebody at age 25, you should have already finished school and you should be able to, order online and handle orders maturely. So let's say age 45. So you just choose an age that you know is appropriate for your business. Then say gender. If your product is both for men and women, you want to choose all. But if it is more for women, choose women. Or if it is more for men, just go directly and show it to only men. So in detailed targeting, this is where detailed targeting comes in. So this is where you get to choose people's demographics, their interests. You get to target them based on their interests or their behaviors. So if you want to target people that they are into fashion design, fashion design, design. So you see here, fashion design, fashion design. So you get to when you come here, you see these are employers in fashion design line. These are fields of study, job titles, schools or universities, field of study. So you want to choose, okay, which of the fashion design departments? Is it the employee? Is it the field of study? Is it the job title? Okay, so you get to see various options, fashion design and marketing. So let's say we want field of study or job title. People whose job title is fashion design. So now what we have done here in our audience is that we have targeted fashion male based on the gender we chose here, male fashion designers who are between age 25 to 45 and are living in either Lagos, Ogun State, Oyo State, or yes, Lagos, Lekki Peninsula. This is what we've done with our targeting, with our audience. We are targeting male fashion designers who are within this age range and are living in this particular place. So you want to define your target audience. Oh, I want to target people who are interested in wedding rings. Okay, so let's say your product is wedding gown. So instead of fashion design here, let's say your product is wedding gown, you can target engagements, people that are engaged. Engagements. So you can just say engagements, weddings, people that have interest in engagements and weddings, people that are interested in engagement ring. You see all of these things. You can use it to target people. People that are newly engaged in the past 3 months. So if you want to sell wedding gown, you can use this as your detailed targeting. Okay, so I'm going to be talking more about targeting in another video and how you can, use it to your advantage. to get the best out of it. So after you're targeting your audience is your placement. Where do you want these ads to be placed? Because Meta owns WhatsApp, they own Messenger, they own Instagram, they own Facebook. But best thing is that you should use manual placement. Be the one to select where you want your ads to show. And like I said in the introduction, different ad sets for different platforms. So like your Instagram, now if you want to run an ad to Instagram, ensure that the ad set is different. So let's say we want to run this particular ad to Instagram, just uncheck Facebook, uncheck audience network, and let it be only Instagram. But if you want to run it to Facebook, check Facebook, uncheck Instagram. Okay, so you get to create other settings in your they're telling us Instant articles will no longer be available for targeting. They're making changes to their platform. So we selected Facebook, and this is here. Okay, so that means it will be shown on Facebook feed, Facebook Marketplace, video feeds, you're in Facebook stories and Facebook Reels, and also in in-stream ads for videos, ads on Facebook Reels. So this, what you want to do is, if your ad is going to be a video, if you want it to show in video feeds, definitely. But if your ad is not a video, there is no point. Of course, you can target it, but really there is no point. It's better if it is a video. So Instagram stories, Facebook story, Facebook Reels. I don't want Facebook story, Facebook Reels rather, because it's mostly videos. Ads on Facebook Reels. So you want to check where you know that it's not reasonable for your ads to show. Okay, so coming to here and side, the audience definition. So that means based on what we have set on our audiences. So this is the estimated audience size. That means the number of people that fall into the category of the audience we set. This is it, between 631,700 to 743,200. And according to Facebook, we are not too specific and then we are not too broad. We are just in between, which is fine. And according to our estimated daily results, our reach, we are most likely to reach 12K to 34K persons per day. But you're not going to be working with these stats. As far as you know what you're doing, whatever Facebook thinks is not your issue. So let's click on next. So next here, I'm going to click on next at the bottom left. And now we are back here. So you see, from campaign level to ad set, then now we are at the ad level. So we see here, if you say, what is your ad name? So set it to the same thing, bags awareness. You can give it any name, it's just for you to be able to identify it, because you're going to be creating a lot of ads. So you just want to know, okay, this one was for the bags awareness, so this one was for sales, oh, this one was Christmas bonanza. That's why we are setting the name. Okay, so this is the Facebook page that we are using. We'd already set that before. If you had chosen Instagram placement, you'll be able to add your Instagram account here, or choose which Instagram account you want to use. But since we do not choose Instagram placement, so there will not be need for this. So your ad setup, it will ask if you want to use existing post on your page or you want to create a new post to promote. So you can use existing posts. It will ask you to select the post, and then you can select whichever post that you want to use. Or if the post is on your Instagram, but our Instagram is not even connected, so we cannot see that. So here I'll just use create new ad. So it will ask me, choose how you'd like to structure your ad. Is it single image or video? Is it carousel? Carousel means the swipe, like that Instagram thing that you can post 5 pictures and it's like people will be swiping the picture to the right and they'll be seeing different things. Or you want a collection. So most times use single image or video. You can use carousel, works too. Carousel works. If you have a series of images you want to display, you can use carousel. So this is the ad creative. This is where you select the media, the picture, the text, and destination of your ad. That's your ad creative. So you can also customize your media and text for each placement. That means, okay, for Instagram and for Facebook feed, you can use a different picture. For Facebook in videos or reels, you can use a different picture or text. So here we want to edit media. And then maybe if you have pictures already on your page, it will display here. If you don't, you want to upload, so you will see upload here. So you can see upload here. So I'll just say upload, and I will choose a picture here. So let's just say, please don't use anyhow picture, but let's just say that this is the picture that we're going to use for this hat. Or let's not even go there. Let's just use this bag, since it is business of bags and bags are awareness. So this bag is for men. So you see here, you can replace pictures. This is for in-stream ads or videos, feeds, in-stream ads or videos, and reels. So you can replace this one. Also here, stories, you can replace your picture, and also for your instant articles, you can replace the picture. So you want to use, you want to use different pictures for different placements. So if people are seeing this thing in reels, it should not be nice for them to see picture. Let them see this one instead. So you just click on replace, and then you'll be able to choose something else. So let's say we choose bag. So that means in stories, people will see bag. In feeds, people will see our man that is crying because he could not buy our bag. Okay, so that is that. So after you've set this, after you set this, you want to do your primary text. So your primary text, this is where your primary text occurs. So this is the preview of our ads. Let me quickly show you this. So this is the preview of our ads here. And you can see business of bags, the page. It is showing that it is sponsored, that is an ad. And then the text. So this we produce that is the primary text. And this is the picture. So here is where you set the text under your primary text. So you want to put whatever it is you want to put there, and then you choose a destination where you want to send people to. You can choose the destination, or you can just leave the ad without, since it's an awareness ad, without a destination. So that means they should not message, they should not call it, just see it and maybe like it or follow your page. That's all. And once you are done with that, you can already